Buying your first home in Vancouver can feel overwhelming. The prices are high, the process can move quickly, and if you've never done it before, there's a lot of jargon. But here's the thing, once you understand the steps, it's a lot more straightforward than it seems. In this video, I'm gonna walk you through the step-by-step process of buying your first home in Vancouver, from getting pre-approved to picking up your keys. I'll also break down what happens when you make an offer and what's considered standard in our market. So let's jump in. Let's start with the big picture. There are 7 steps to buying a home here in Vancouver, and understanding these will give you the confidence throughout the process. Step 1, let's get pre-approved. Before you look at homes, connect with a mortgage broker or your bank to get pre-approved. This will tell you how much you can afford, and when you're ready to write an offer, you'll be in exact proper position to do so. Number 2, choose the right realtor. You're going to spend a lot of time with this person, so choose someone you vibe with. You're going to be working with someone who knows the local market, understands the paperwork, and is there to guide you every step of the way. And don't forget, get you the best deal on the property. Now, you don't want to figure this out alone, and a good agent can save you time, stress, and money. Next up, define your criteria. This means getting it clear on what kind of property you want, where you want to live, and what your non-negotiables are. Do you need parking? Do you have a dog at home? A certain number of bedrooms? We'll map out all these before we get started and book showings. Number 4, now the fun starts. We'll start visiting properties and seeing what fits your lifestyle. We'll help you evaluate conditions, resale potential, red flags that may not show up in the listing photos. Step 5, make an offer. Once you find the right property, we'll place an offer, and I'll explain exactly how that works in a minute. Number 6, it's your due diligence period. This is the subject removal phase. So after you get an accepted offer, we'll book the inspections, review strata documents, and finalize financing. Make sure everything checks out. Step 7, completion and possession. Once conditions are removed and everything's signed off, you complete the purchase, and on possession day, the keys are yours. This is probably my favorite part of the job, handing over new keys to new buyers. So what happens when you make an offer? Let's go deeper into step 5, writing an offer. When we make an offer in Vancouver, here's what's typically included. Number 1, the offer price. This is the number we're coming in with. We'll look at recent sales and market conditions to determine a strong but strategic number to get you the best deal. Number 2, the deposit. This is typically 5% of the purchase price, and it's due within 24 hours after final subject removal. This money is held in our brokerage's trust account, and it's not paid to the seller directly. This money will form part of your deposit upon closing. Number 3 is subject. These are conditions to include to protect yourself after your accepted offer. The most common ones we see are financing, home inspection, reviewing strata documents, reviewing the title, and property disclosure. These subjects are typically in place for 5 to 7 business days. Now, let's talk number 4, dates. This includes your subject removal date when you finalize everything, completion date when ownership officially transfers, and possession date when you move in. These dates are usually 2 to 6 weeks apart, but they can be flexible. Number 5, inclusions. We'll include items like appliances, window coverings, or anything else you expect to be part of the deal. If there's certain things that you see in the seller's home, you can write that into the deal. If you like their dining room table or their couch or their 50-inch widescreen TV that's already mounted in the perfect spot, we can write those into the contract. So once the seller accepts your offer, we begin this process of subject removal phase. During that time, you'll book your home inspection, finalize your mortgage, and review all the property documents. If everything checks out, we remove subjects, and at that point, the deal becomes firm. You're officially buying your first home. So here's a quick recap. Step 1, get pre-approved. Number 2, choose your agent. Step 3, define your criteria. Step 4, view your properties. 5, make an offer. 6, do your due diligence. And 7, complete the purchase and get the keys. So buying your first home is a big step, but you don't have to do it alone. And if you're planning to buy this year and want help building a clear strategy, I'd love to be your guide. Click the link below to grab my free first-time home buyer guide. It breaks down everything we covered today, plus extra tips for financing, inspection, and move-in day. We also have an awesome online calculator and budgeting tool you can use. So don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.